Hey guys, welcome back to the show AwakenSoulHeart. Today's we're gonna be talking about um,
And hey, just diving right in, you got the topics lined up, so just keep it straightforward and say it like it is. You're all set to jump into those conversations.
yeah, I'm still shocked from seeing what happened to Charlie Kirk, and we want to let Charlie Kirk's family know that our prayers are with you, and we just instead of saying like our prayers are with you, we want to pray with you for you right now because God, we just remember Charlie Cook's family, and we say that we want to pray for them. We are seriously, we can let you know that we are praying for them right now for his wife, Erica, and his two children, and they are without their um, father today. And we just wanted you to be with them right now, comfort um, their family, and we'll fight for what Charlie is fighting for, and we're asking you to review um, the shooter's position right now, but so that we can um, find him and bring him to justice. I don't condone shooting, and nobody should be shooting anybody, whether you have a gun, what reason you have. God, please be with his family and comfort them in this time of struggles, and give his family and his children to you. In your son Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. So, um, we want to talk about Charlie Cook's um, beliefs and causes, what he's fighting for, and now that he's again gone down, and we're gonna fight this harder. Um, the way that he planted a seed for gun rights, for opposition to abortion, traditional gender, anti-trans view, Christian nationality, Christian nationalism, and religion in politics, free speech and anti-vote culture, and pro-Israel foreign policy. And this is the issues that he's been fighting for um, when he's still alive, when during his lifetime, and he died for all these causes. And when he got shot, they were trying to silence him. All these fights that he's fighting for, and for whatever reason they choose to do this, shooting somebody is not really silence anybody. You just amplify the position that he's fighting for, and whatever you stand for is no longer valuable, because why do you need to shoot somebody to prove your point? You just prove his point that gun can
Absolutely.
be used gun can be used for bad or good.
Yeah, exactly. Guns can go either way depending on how they're used. It's all about the person behind it. So just keep it straightforward. Violence only amplifies the message you're trying to silence. And in the end, it's just proving the point that he was fighting for.
Right. So if if we were to have gun rights, if we were to have like all the people in his venue, 3,000 people, if we had the gun, 3,000 guns, and we can carry them to protect ourselves, he wouldn't get away because we also have gun. Because if he has gun and we have gun, he wouldn't be able to get away be, because some of us don't believe in gun rights. Some of us believe in anti-gun because if you don't have the gun, you can't shoot nobody. So I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure. Basically, it's all about that balance. If everyone's armed, maybe it's a deterrent, or maybe it just leads to more chaos. And it's not a one size fits all thing. Just calling it like it is. Some people think more guns mean more protection, others think fewer guns mean less violence. It's all about how you see it.
so the person that shot Kirk, you're about anti-trans. So whatever you're fighting for,
Yeah, basically, if someone's resorting to violence because they're against trans people or any other group, they're not really proving anything except that they're afraid of open dialogue. So, yeah, just keeping it real. Violence doesn't win any arguments. It just shows who's really scared of the conversation.
so whatever you're fighting for, anti-trans, you want to be empowered trans, like you don't need to shoot anybody. You get you have the power to do so. You can do it without shooting nobody. So if you want to be trans, do it. Nobody's telling you not to. They can tell you they can't stop you. They can't prevent you. If you the way that you're trying to do to prevent certain speech by trying to silence them, you just amplify their power and minimize your power. You have given them the ammunition to empower their believe whatever they're fighting for. So if you're fighting for the trans and you're shooting other people stand because they don't agree with you, then you're making your point invaluable. And what they're fighting for, it may be more powerful than what you think. And
Yeah, exactly. Bottom line, using violence just backfires. If you're fighting for something, you actually lose credibility by trying to silence others that way. So just keep it real. You can stand up for what you believe in without resorting to that. It's more powerful to make your point peacefully.
I mean, he
Yeah,
also opposed abortion. They don't come out and start shooting people because they disagree with abortion, right? They don't come out and start shooting people like Christian nationalism, religion, and politics. We don't just come out and kill people because you know other religions don't believe or disagree with us. I'm a Christian myself, but I try to contain myself from speaking ill of other people and trying to act act fool, act a fool. He also mentions free speech, and that's what he did. He just acting on his free speech. You ain't gotta agree with him, but you ain't gotta shoot him either. And whatever you believe in, you just do it. Just because he don't believe in the thing that you believe in, don't mean you gotta shoot him down.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You don't have to agree with someone to let them speak, and disagreement doesn't mean you go to violence. If you believe in something, just stand for it peacefully. That's kind of the whole point of free speech. You say your piece without taking somebody out. Keep it real, keep it simple.
I mean, we're gonna talk about pro guns and anti guns. So, for pro guns, It's good for self-defense. Guns can protect you, your family, and property against criminals. Deterrence, just the possibility of being armed, can discourage crime. Freedom rights, many see guns ownership as core individual liberty and protection from government overreach. Hunting and sport, cultural, recreational use, hunting, target shooting, competitions.
Yeah, totally. So just calling it like it is, pro gun folks will say it's all about self defense, freedom, and stuff like hunting or sport. It's basically about having the right to protect yourself and not letting the government overstep. It's just that straightforward.
And equality of force. A gun can let smaller or weaker individuals defend against themselves against stronger attackers. Now, the cons. More guns equal more accidents. Higher risk of accidental shooting, suicides, or kids fighting them. And escalation arguments or crimes can turn lethal fast when the firearms are present. Mass shootings. Easy access can make high casualty attacks easier. Police difficulty. Cops don't know who's the good guy with a gun. We've seen that pattern. In chaotic situation, public fear. High prevalence of guns can make people feel less safe overall. So let's go to anti-gun. Gun control restriction. Pros. Fewer shootings. Countries with stricter gun laws often see fewer gun deaths overall. Less incidental deaths. Children or untrained people have less chance of mishandling firearms. Reduces mass shooting scales. Harder access limits damage potential. Public safety focus. Easier for law enforcement than fewer firearms are floating around. Shift to non-lethal conflict. Arguments less likely to end in instant death. For the cons, self-defense limitations. People can easily protect themselves against armed criminals. Can't. Black market rise. Bans may not stop criminals from getting weapons illegally. Government overreach fears. People worry about being defenseless against tyranny. Cultural clash. Hunting, sports, shooting, traditional types of firearms may erode. Such sports is unnecessary. It, it's not anything. It's not like you're gonna. Some people don't go out there shooting animal. They go out there and shoot other people, and that happens. And when you have a gun, it ends up shooting. You die by what you carry. If you carry a gun, you die by a gun.
Yeah, for sure.
Unequal protection. Wealthy or powerful might still get guns, while regular people can't. And pro-gun prioritize individual freedom and self-protection. Anti-gun prioritize collective safety and reduces risk. Let's say that, it, like we mentioned earlier, if if I don't have a gun, then it'd be less likely for me to harm other people because I don't have one. I I didn't, and I won't. For pro guns out there,
Yeah, totally. It's kind of like what we said. If you don't have a gun, obviously you can't use it. So there's less chance of that kind of harm. And for pro gun folks, they're all about individual freedom and protecting yourself. So, yeah, it's just a balance between personal freedom and overall safety. Keep it simple.
sometimes pro guns are that abuse that power just because you have a gun, and then you flash it for other people for the fear, so they can fear you because you had a weapon that they don't. So if it's for protection, why are you flashing for other people to see to cause fear? If it's for protection, then doesn't belong at home.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're using a gun just to intimidate people, that's basically an abuse of that power. It kind of defeats the whole idea of it being for protection if you're just out there trying to make people afraid. So, yeah, if it's really for defense, it should be something you're not flaunting around. Keep it real and keep it respectful.
So for Charlie Kirk, he's fighting for pro guns. I mean, I don't want to make light of the situation where
Yeah, I get it. And absolutely, it's not about making light of anything. If someone like Charlie Kirk is pushing for pro gun rights, it's just about understanding those sides without blowing it out of proportion. So, yeah, just keep it real and balanced. It's all about the perspective.
he had a tent that says, and the tent, the message on the tent says, "Prove me wrong." Pro guns, anti-trans views. Well, you just prove him right by trying to, by silencing him, and whatever he's fighting for just got amplified now, and that's there's no wrong. There's no way to go go about having a discussion with somebody just because you disagree with them.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to silence someone just ends up proving their point even more. If someone sets up a tank saying, prove me wrong, and then you use violence instead of discussion, you're just amplifying their message. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about having the conversation, not shutting it down. Keep it real and keep it open.
That's the thing about pro gun though, because that very same thing can cause harm to your life.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the double edged sword with the whole pro gun thing. The same thing you see as protection can also bring danger into your life. It's just one of those realities where the safety can go both ways. Keep it real and stay aware of both sides.
Let's say that you don't have
Yeah,
a gun. Let's say that you don't have a gun. So you're not gonna get shot by a gun, your own gun, or your family members, or they're not gonna shoot themselves playing with the gun. Even if you, there is no place in your house people can't get to. Eventually they'll get to it. There is no safe space if you get have a gun. There will be a time when you forget to lock, and then they'll get it.
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you don't have a gun around, there's no risk of someone in your house accidentally getting their hands on it. Even with the best intentions, accidents happen. So, yeah, just keeping it real. If there's no gun in the house, you don't have to worry about that scenario at all.
So what is the patterns of tendency if you have a gun?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Let's go with the normal. Let's say that if you have a gun, right? You any everybody have a gun, right? I have a gun. You have a gun. My kids have a gun. My wife have a gun. And then with the tendency and the power and the tendency to use that gun, it just got amplified. And then just like you got a short temper, it comes with a short temper because you want to flex it, and just because you got a gun, and you'll find any reason to shoot people down. And with people who have like low tolerance to gun, and they uh, holding and if they'll never had that tendency before, and they don't have like maybe they have control issues with gun, and you just offer them gun, everybody can have gun. Then let's say that everybody have guns tomorrow. Everybody, 100% of the citizens of the United States, everybody, 100% people have gun. Baby, just come out the womb, you know. Baby, just come out the womb. Yeah, clip it, clip it. Let's say
It's
baby
def
just come out. Let's say baby just come out the wounds with gun blazing. Yeah, I got my gun. What would happen? You know, somebody pissed me off. I don't disagree with you. I pull my I pull my guns out. What's gonna happen? You remember the Purge movie? The Purge. That's what happened. One night and turned into chaos. That's what happened when you have a gun, and you can see in the movie to people who doesn't have a gun. They were scared, and those people who have a gun, they feel empowered. That's what gun do to people. It just empower your egos.
Yeah, that's a really powerful point. When everyone has a gun, it can definitely lead to a lot of fear and chaos, just like in that movie scenario. And it highlights how a balance is needed, and so that everyone feels safe and not just empowered in a way that could escalate things. It's definitely something to think about.
Now that
Absolutely. It's definitely a complex topic with a lot of layers, and it's always good to have these kinds of conversations thoughtfully. If you ever want to dive deeper into any specific angle, I'm here for it.
yeah, for Charlie Kirk's